Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Today I'm going to explain about can and cold. These two are very common in English, but we use them almost every day when asking for help or talking about what we can do or giving permission. So in this presentation, we'll learn the meanings and how to use them correctly. Okay, so let's start with definition. Can is a modal verb that we use to express present or future ability, permission and possibility. For example, I can swim. It means I have the ability to swim right now. We can also say, I can visit you tomorrow. This talk about a future ability. On the other hand, it used to talk about something we're able to do in the past, or when we want to make our sentence sound more polite or less certain. And one is cold. Cold is the best form of can. It expresses past ability, polite requests, and uncertain possibilities. Next is the formula. Now, formula positive sentence. The formula is positive. The positive is subject, can or cold, plus verb 1. The example is I can swim or I could run fast when I was a child. And the negative sentence, we simply add not, just add some could or can. The formula is subject plus cannot or could not plus verb 1. The example is she can cook or he could attend the meeting. And for the question, just move can or could to the front. Just move it from back to front. The formula is can or could plus subject plus verb 1. The example is can you help me or could you open the door please. And let's go to the next slide. The next slide is the usage. The first usage is ability. When we talk about someone it's able to do. We use can for the present and could for the past. For the example, I can play the piano, and for the could is past ability. When I was 10, I could ride a bike. We can also use can or could to talk about things we are unable to do. And next is the permission usage. Permission usage. We often use can or could. Asking or giving permission is more informal and is used in friendly situation. For the can I sit here? For the example. And for the could, it's polite permission. Could I borrow your book? Next is polite request usage. We can use can and could when we want to ask someone to do something. For example, can you pass me the salt? And for the could you explain it again, please? And second is possibility usage. Now let's talk about possibility. Can is used to describe things that are generally possible. For example, it can rain in December. And for could is it could be true. Next is for more example. Let's see for some example that combines every we will learn. That she can speak 3 languages, and we can't go out. It's too late. And could you help me with my homework? And the last is, when I was so young, I could climb tree easily. From this example, you can notice that it's mostly used for things happening now, while could refers to the past or polite situation. And let's summarize all of it. So can is present or future ability, informal permission, general possibility, and for called past ability, polite request or permission, uncertain possibility. For the main difference, can is direct and present use, and for call is polite past and uncertain possibility. If you want sound friendly and confident, use can, but if you want to sound polite or unsure, use could. So that's all about can and could. There's two modal verbs may look simple, but they are usually in daily conversation. By using them correctly, we can express our ideas clearly. Show respect and sound more natural when speaking English. Remember, can is present direct sure, and for could is past polite or uncertain. Thank you for listening. I hope this explanation helped you understand about can and could better. That's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.